and welcome to What's in the Box Wednesday, Yippie edition. Woo! Look, I have a new backdrop. So reset the shop. Where am I going to do What's in the Box Wednesday from? So I may be bouncing around over the next few weeks trying to figure out where like I vibe the best for this. So we'll see how many different backgrounds I can come up with. Hi! I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am. I'm having a good hair day. Like, look at that. And my eyebrows are good. Dang. Man, starting it off right. Oh my goodness. I have some fun things to show you. And I do want to tell you that this is our 10-year anniversary being in a brick and mortar, and we're really excited. So we have all sorts of things planned for you. And in April will be our 450th What's in the Box Wednesday. I kid you not. Is that not crazy? Like the 450th What's in the Box Wednesday. So I've got some surprises planned all month long in April for our What's in the Box Wednesdays. That like a friend pointed that out to me, and I was like, that is pretty much. That's like a lot of Angie. That's yeah. I have to go back because Facebook took down all the lives after 30 days. They don't let them stay up anymore. So I tried to download them all. So I'm going to see if I can find some of the earlier ones and do like a montage. All right, anyway, let's get to rocking and rolling, shall we? We shall. Oh, my hair. All right, so I love black and white photos. And look at this one. I showed this as we walked through the shop the other day, and I was like, that is an amazing old photo. I love it. Do you think she was like a graduate? Like, do you think that was like a graduation photo? I don't know. But it's cool. I love it. I love her glasses. I wish I could wear really funky frames like that. It's just not a thing I can do. I've got these. Okay. Speaking of photos, I have more. I dug these out the other day. I have stacks. Like, I kid you, stacks. We all know. Like, and then somebody will come in and ask for the one thing I don't have. Like, what are the odds? Anyway, I was like, I've got some more really cool ones. So I went and dug them out, and I put them in frames. Now, don't judge my framing job. But how about this one? This is somewhere between 1929 and 1932, judging by the Model A. So, isn't it? It's a Ford Model A. She got that cool bobbed hairstyle. Definitely late 20s. Could be early 30s. How cool is that? That's a neat one. Okay. Now, to go along with that, and these came from the same place, the same stack of stuff. So we have, this is, I think, the best dating I could come up with was like the late teens to the mid 20s. And what's really cool about this one with the swimmers is like where the photographer was standing, like the water level composition and that, like, that's pretty neat. I think that's a really great one, especially for a photo that's probably 100 years old. How about that? 100 years old, right? These aren't reprints. These are the real deal. And then there's this one, which is next to the, I'm going to call that lady Bonnie because she looked like Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie hanging out there. Not really, but it just evokes that look. How about these girl getaway, girlfriend getaway right there. Again, from the 20s, bathing beauties. Look at that. They're having a time, aren't they? Now, I want to tell you, those swimsuits were wool. Those are wool swimsuits. Do you know how heavy those would be? And then you get out of the water and they would just start sagging longer and longer and longer, right? Yeah, like, okay. All right, what else do we have? So I grabbed a milk crate of stuff. And I'm really, like, I have more boxes. Like mystery boxes. I know, I'm so excited. Just haven't got them out yet. Okay, so this is by a company called Rare Earth, and they do purses and belts and things like that. Little Earth, excuse me. This one is still in the box, and I'm gonna take it out. It's a purse. It's a metal purse. Oh, it's got sugar skulls on it. So it's got all the little sugar skulls on it, and that's metal. And you open it up. Okay, so you have like your leather strap in there that you can clip on. Oh, it's like a fun mirror. Woo, look at that. Ooh, I don't know. And it could also double as a weapon. Like, mess with me, bam! Not that women need weapons, but I'm just saying, anybody needs weapons. Do we? Let's not know. We're just going to migrate right away from there. Let's just whoop, just boop, boop, boop. New spot in the shop is the miniature walls. So it used to be, it's the box wall, and miniatures, they're so hot right now. They really are. And I have a blue bagillion of them. And before Christmas, I want to say it was like September, October, I was going through stuff. And I had a tote that all these little small things I didn't know what to do with. So I just started throwing them in there. Well, guess what we did? We took a bunch of them and put them into jars and containers. So there's some like individual figures over there. But like this is a whole miniature of stamps. If you're a crafty person, what have you, these are all wooden eggs, painted wooden eggs, or maracas. Oh my gosh, I watched This Is Spinal Tap 2 last night, finally. Now, I love the original movie. I watched that back when it was in the theater, when it came out, back in my day. And one of their percussionists, their drummers, was playing the maracas and had an allergic reaction to it and died. It's absurd. You have to see the movie. Here's some more. These are tiny books in bottles. They're just very tiny. And these are tiny people. We're not judging. They're just tiny people, right? Here's one. This is like a mishmash. This has like all sorts of crazy stuff in there. It could be like your own pseudo surprise. All right, what else do I have? Okay, you want to see the last thing I have. The last thing I have is fabulous. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And it's got a really awesome story with it. So I found one of these and I stuck it in that bin. And then as we were moving stuff, I found this other one, and it was like in the bottom of a showcase, like just like it had fallen in there, forgotten like, and they are coins. And the front has a skull and crossbones, and it says, "Say no to drugs, crack kills." And on the back, it says, "A friend doesn't sell you drugs." Do you see those? Like you could have went like here's your token, kid. Like, you know, like you meet like a cop and they'd give you like a sticker back in the day or something, like the fake badge sticker, you know, that kind of thing. Here's a coin. Say no to drugs, crack kills. So to go with that, these are vintage McGruff Crime Dog take a bite out of crime. Arr. Do you remember those commercials? I'm McGruff, crime dog, take a bite out of crime. Here we got a pair of mugs. Kind of goes with that coin, right? I know, whatever. Don't be judging me. That was really vicious. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little sassy today. Miss me? All right. These I found, okay, so we were going through upper floor of a building and cleaning stuff out. And these are vintage, and I believe Creative Images did them, but I could be wrong. So if anybody knows, let me know. These are vintage mugs that say Vivi, Indiana on them. And there's a couple Cardinal ones. And then there's a couple cow farm ones. Aren't those great? These are vintage Vivi, Indiana souvenirs. I have 2 Cardinals, and I think I have 4 or 5 of the farm ones. So yeah, okay. Are you ready, folks? Woo! New merchandise. New awesome merchandise. So a friend of mine posted about how his mom does like knitting, crocheting. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with knowing the difference. Oh. Sorry, squirrel. I think I'm bleeding somewhere. This time of year, my skin splits real easy. Sorry, I got distracted. Nobody wants to see that. Sorry. Anyway, come along for the ride. You never know what crazy is going to happen. And they would set up a craft shows and things like that. And he posted some pictures, and I saw what I thought was a finger puppet. And this is something I've been wanting for a while. And I messaged him and I said, hey, would they be able to make a goat and a squirrely finger puppet for me? And by the way, I love the little potato too, which they sent me this awesome little potato. But, okay, are you ready? Here we go. I am so excited to show you these. Here is our goat and our squirrel finger puppets. Yay! Are these not the best? I mean, like, these are amazing. I have been having so much fun. My staff gets so annoyed with me with these things. I don't know. We're going to call these guys our HR department. But are these not the most adorable things ever? Yes, $8 and they can be yours. I know. And they're handcrafted. James used to live in Madison, moved back to Ohio, and that's where his mom and sister are. And so you will be supporting our shop and supporting them. But these are amazing, and we can ship these. Don't forget, we ship worldwide. All right? So we got our goat, and we got our squirrel. Ah! You know what? You know there's going to be me making puppet theater videos with those. You know it. So I just wait. I mean, like, I already roughed out a script for him, but I have work to do, so I have to get through my work first, and then just watch. I'm sure they'll be popping up. Anyway, I've been rambling for almost 15 minutes. I hope you guys have a great day. If you see anything you want, just holler at me, and I will send you the details. And remember, we ship. And we are really excited for everything we're going to roll out. Coming up is the Junking Trail in March. Oh, yeah, and it is the 5-year anniversary from when Bob Herzog said, well, isn't she the most pleasant person ever? When I was doing a snow weather report for Channel 12 from here in Vivi, and him and John Lomax complimented me. That was like a big day for me. Anyway, 5 years of that, so I had to wear the t-shirt that was, showed up thereafter. Anyway, you guys have a great day, and the puppets are amazing. I am so excited. We'll see how they do. Maybe we'll have to expand the line. What? Could we do an Angie puppet? Would anybody want that? I'm usually the puppet master, not the puppet. Anyway, all right, I gotta go. You guys have a great day. I will see you. Come by. Don't forget, repeat offenders. Whoa. You get a free punch on Junkin Trail. All right, see you. Bye.